Tonight, let this story be a soft lullaby to calm your soul. Amaryllis and Tiara, a journey of growth. This story is about a young girl named Amaryllis, who forms a deep bond with a magical gentle beast named Tiara, and through their friendship, they both experience immense growth. Amaryllis was a young girl full of curiosity, living in the quaint village of Eldoria. Years were spent exploring the lush forests, her spirit untamed like the winds that whispered through the ancient trees. One day, she discovered an injured gentle beast, named Tiara, lying in a meadow filled with blooms. Tiara was a majestic creature, with soft, violet fur and eyes that shimmered with wisdom. Amaryllis felt an immediate connection, and decided to nurse Tiara back to health. She brought herbs and water from her home, and spent her days talking to Tiara. They shared stories of their worlds, Tiara speaking of the boundless skies and the magic that thrived beyond the stars, while Amaryllis spoke of human emotions, dreams and the warmth of family. Over time, as Tiara's strength returned, so did her magical abilities. She used her powers to help Amaryllis plant a garden, where every flower seemed to bloom brighter under Tiara's gentle care. As the seasons changed, so did their bond. They grew inseparable, learning from each other in a harmonious exchange. One day, Tiara revealed that she could stay no longer. Her kind was needed to maintain the balance of magic in the world. Amaryllis felt the pang of sorrow, but she understood. They bade each other a tearful farewell, promising to never forget the lessons they had shared. Years passed, and Amaryllis grew into a wise woman. The garden she and Tiara created flourished, known throughout Eldoria as a place of wonder and tranquility. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Amaryllis would look to the sky and whisper a thank you to her friend, knowing they would always be connected by the growth they inspired in each other. The next story waits, calm and comforting. Azalea and the Playful Spirit, a feeling from the forest. This story is about Azalea finding healing and joy in her life through the magical companionship of the playful spirit. Azalea lived in a small, serene village surrounded by lush forests and singing brooks. Despite the natural beauty around her, Azalea felt an ache in her heart ever since her mother's passing. One bright morning, while wandering through the forest, Azalea stumbled upon an ethereal creature named Peony. Peony was a playful spirit, glowing with an inner light, and instantly bonded with Azalea. Sensing Azalea's sorrow, Peony began to dance and create shapes with the beams of light, bringing the forest to life with colors and patterns. Azalea, captivated by Peony's light show, felt her sadness lighten. Peony then whispered light out to Mommy, and led Azalea to a hidden clearing where wildflowers bloomed in unimaginable colors. At the center of the clearing stood an ancient tree, its bark etched with runes and its branches adorned with luminescent blossoms. Peony encouraged Azalea to sit by the tree and close her eyes. Listen to the whispers of the leaves, Peony said. As Azalea sat, she could hear the rustle of the leaves, which sounded like a low chant singing, "Uplift your embrace life, enters and wonder." Each word resonated deep within Azalea, soothing her grief-stricken soul. As she opened her eyes, she noticed the tree's blossoms had grown even brighter. Peony smiled gently and said, "This tree bears the wisdom of the ages. Your heart will mend as long as you carry its message with you." Returning to the village, Azalea felt a renewed sense of peace. She carried the memory of the magical clearing and the ancient tree in her heart, allowing its message to guide her for her days. With Peony by her side, she discovered laughter and joy in the small moments of life. The ache in her heart was replaced with a warm glow that resonated with the lessons of the forest. Azalea, brimming with newfound happiness, began sharing her experiences with the villagers, spreading the message of healing and the magic within the forest. She often returned to the hidden clearing with Peony, each visit strengthening her bond with the playful spirit and deepening her appreciation for the healing journey she had embarked upon. Over time, the village too began to feel the magic as the spirit of healing and joy emanated from Azalea, touching the lives of everyone she met. Here's another story to bring you closer to sleep. Of Khalifa and Jasmine, The Journey of Clarity. This story is about a girl named Khalifa and a butterfly named Jasmine, who together embark on a journey to bring clarity back to their village shrouded in mist. She was known for her gentle heart and curious nature, always seeking the mysteries that lay hidden beneath the mundane. One day, while wandering through the flower-filled meadow, Khalifa encountered a butterfly of exquisite beauty, its wings painted in hues of blue and gold. The butterfly, named Jasmine, had traveled a long way, carried by the winds of destiny. Jasmine fluttered around Khalifa, drawing delicate patterns in the air, as if trying to communicate. Khalifa extended her hand, and Jasmine gracefully landed on her finger. To Khalifa's surprise, she heard a gentle voice in her mind. "I have been searching for someone who can see me for what I truly am," said Jasmine. Khalifa's eyes widened with wonder. "He can speak," she explained. "I speak through the heart," Jasmine replied. "I am the spirit of clarity, and I need your help to restore the lost vision of our world." Khalifa listened intently as Jasmine explained. The village had been shrouded in a thick mist for as long as the elders could remember. People had grown accustomed to the fog, accepting it as a part of their lives. But Jasmine revealed that this mist was not natural. It was the work of a shadowy entity that thrived on confusion and despair. "Will you help me dispel the darkness?" Jasmine asked. The determination in Jasmine's wings gave Khalifa the courage she needed. "I will do whatever it takes," Khalifa declared. Together, they embarked on a journey beyond the village, into the heart of the forest, where the shadowy entity dwelled. The forest was dense and foreboding, but Khalifa and Jasmine pressed on, guided by an inner light that grew stronger with every step. As they ventured deeper, the mist thickened, and whispers of doubt filled the air. Khalifa hesitated, but Jasmine's presence was a constant reminder of their mission. "Polarity comes from within," Jasmine whispered. Gathering strength from these words, Khalifa forged ahead. At the center of the forest, they found a dark cave, the source of the oppressive mist. Hand in hand, Khalifa and Jasmine entered the cave, their hearts aligned in unison. Inside, the air was thick with dread, and the shadows seemed to move of their own accord. There, they faced the shadowy entity, a creature of darkness with eyes that glowed like embers. "You do not belong here," Khalifa said bravely. "This is a place of light and clarity," the entity hissed, its form swirling like smoke. As Khalifa stepped forward, holding Jasmine high, a brilliant light erupted from the butterfly's wings. The light pierced the darkness, unraveling the entity's shadowy form. In that moment, the mist began to dissipate, and the forest was bathed in a radiant glow. Khalifa and Jasmine emerged from the cave, victorious. The village welcomed them as heroes, and the once perpetually foggy landscape was now clear and vibrant. Khalifa's heart swelled with joy, knowing that they had restored clarity to their world. Every day after, Jasmine fluttered beside Khalifa, a symbol of their unyielding bond. And from that day on, whenever a fog would start to gather, the villagers would find solace in the story of Khalifa and Jasmine. knowing that true clarity always comes from the heart. A new gentle story is ready for you. Lily and Euphorbia, a miracle friendship. This story is about a girl named Lily and her miraculous friendship with a tiger named Euphorbia, lying at the power of love and courage. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by hills and meadows, there lived a little girl named Lily. Lily had golden hair that shone like sunlight, and big, curious eyes that sparkled with wonder. Her days were filled with laughter and joy, as she explored the fields of wildflowers and listened to the songs of the birds. One day, as Lily was picking daisies by the edge of the forest, she heard a soft, mournful sound. Following the sound, she found a tiger cub tangled in a hunter's cruel trap. The cub's orange and black stripes were striking, but his eyes were filled with fear and pain. Lily's heart ached for the poor creature. With gentle hands, she managed to free the tiger cub from the trap. The cub, though wary at first, slowly came to trust her. Lily named him Euphorbia, after the wildflowers she loved. Every day, they played together in the meadows, and their friendship grew stronger with each passing moment. As the years went by, Euphorbia grew into a magnificent tiger, yet he remained gentle and loyal to Lily. The villagers were astonished to see such a bond between a human and a wild animal, often calling it a miracle of nature. One fateful winter, a terrible storm hit the village, bringing with it an unforgiving cold that froze everything in its path. The villagers were unprepared for such harsh weather, and soon the food supplies dwindled. Lily knew she had to do something. With a brave heart, she ventured into the forest to find food. But the storm was fierce, and the snow deep. Just as despair began to set in, Euphorbia appeared. With his strength, he carried Lily through the snow and guided her to a hidden cave, where they found stores of food left by forest animals. Euphorbia's keen senses and unwavering loyalty saved them both. When they returned to the village with the provisions, the villagers were overjoyed and celebrated the miraculous friendship that had brought them hope and survival. In that day forward, Lily and Euphorbia were known as symbols of love, courage, and the miracles that can happen when hearts are kind and spirits are brave. And every night, as the stars twinkled in the sky, Euphorbia would lay by Lily's side, praying softly, while she told him stories of the adventures to come. They knew that as long as they had each other, they could face any challenge the world presented. In the end, their story became a cherished legend, reminding everyone that miracles do happen when you believe in the power of friendship and love. May this story stay with you as you drift into a peaceful sleep.